Hey YouTube, hey, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. For today's video, we are going to be doing a tutorial, an updated tutorial on my brow routine. My brow routine has changed quite a bit since the last time I did a brow routine video. So let's go over some of the products that I use to achieve the brows that I have right now. I know my brows aren't like anything spectacular, but sometimes I get some really good days out of them. But before we get into my tutorial, if you are new to my channel, please make sure that you like, share, hit thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social medias. And without further ado, drum roll please, let's get right into the tutorial. For my brows, I wanted to first talk about the products that I use, and then we can go into the demo. So the first thing I want to talk about is today I'm throwing it all the way back, and I've actually been liking how my brows have been coming out. I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is the Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Chocolate. The reason I have gone back to this is because I just don't have a reason. I just really felt like it was giving me the brows that I like. I do like how a little bit of this product goes such a long way. This is my second one of these, and I've been using Dip Brow for about 4 years. So this is my second one, and I've been using it for 4 years. So yeah, I haven't been using this one for 4 years, no. But I've been using the Dip Brow for 4 years. So this is actually one of my favorite brow products to use, period. Aside from, certain pencils, which I'm going to get into. An inexpensive alternative that I did find that I find it gives me similar results. It's just a little more cool. This is the e.l.f. Let me see, what is this called? This is the e.l.f. Lock-In Liner and Brow Cream in the shade Medium Brown. And this is what it looks like. The reason I like these pomades is because I like the waxy texture that they give, because I feel that it holds my eyebrows in place. So these two, if you're looking for a good pomade, this is the pomade that I'm going to be using in this tutorial today. But these two are the two pomades that I have been enjoying. Also, when I'm on the go, a couple of brow pencils. These actually make doing my brows a lot quicker. And maybe in a future tutorial, I'll kind of like just touch on how I do these. The way I do this is the same way that I do the pomade. It's just easier because it's with a pencil. This actually gives me a more natural looking eyebrow. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil Crayon, and mine is in the shade Medium Brown. It kind of has like that brow definer thing where it's like more of a triangle. It's a lot thicker. I like the thicker pencils because I do feel like they help get my brows done a lot quicker. So when I'm on the go and I want to go faster, these are the pencils that I use. Another one, this one is probably the least expensive. Yeah. Another one that I use is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown. And I didn't think I was going to like this because I thought the spoolie looks stupid. It looks stupid to me. It still looks stupid to me. But it actually works out really well. And this, again, this is a little thinner than the Wet n Wild, but it has that definer thing where it's like a triangle and then it kind of spreads out at the bottom. I just feel like these help to fill in your eyebrows a lot quicker, and the next tutorial I put up, I'm going to show how I use that instead of me just doing my brows first, so that way you guys can get it. But it's pretty much the exact same technique that I'm going to show you today. Another Maybelline, this is the Brow Precise. This is actually one of my favorites. This one is one of the thinner ones where it is like a pencil, like a sharpened pencil, and it's really, really sharp, but it does get the job done. And it leaves your brows looking super natural, super defined, and girl, it's inexpensive. Now, the high-end eyebrow pencil that I do have is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and mine is in the shade 6. My hair is extremely dark, so typically I like for my brows to be dark as well. And the last thing, I didn't use it today, but if my brows are looking a little too dark, I will go in with my e.l.f. brow powder. This is the brow powder, and I'll just use this lighter shade. This one is a pomade, a dark pomade, but I never use it. I typically go for the light brow powder, and this is in the shade Dark. So I'm assuming they go like light, medium, dark. So this is the dark one. The last thing I want to talk about are brow gels. You got to have brow gels. This actually just really helps keep your eyebrows in place all day. The first one we're going to talk about is the ABH Clear Brow Gel. I feel like this is an OG product, and that's because it works. It does a really good job at keeping your brows in place, and it doesn't alter the color of your eyebrows. And that's the same with this one. This is actually the Milani one, and a lot of it kind of like wore off, but this is the Milani Clear Brow Gel. This does the exact same thing. I like this one a little better because the wand is smaller, so it really gets in there into your eyebrows. And the last brow gel, which is the one that I use today, this is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and this is in the shade Brunette. I use the lighter shade because sometimes when my eyebrows come out a little dark, I do feel like this helps make them look a little more natural, and this also helps on days when I really don't feel like doing my eyebrows. If my eyebrows are nicely groomed, I can use this and it fills in my brows to the point where I can just go out and I feel, I feel complete. I feel good. So that is all of the products that I use. Make sure that you follow these steps. Let me know how they work for you down in the comments, and let me know what some of your favorite brow products are, because I feel like brows are like so particular. You gotta be like on point. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and let's get into the demo. Okay, so this is bare face, and yeah, not that cute. So now we're gonna start on brows. I always do my brows first just because that's how I do my makeup. So I'm starting with a spoolie, and what I like to do is brush my brow hairs up so that I know where to outline. And this is a new thing that I've been doing. I've been using my concealer to first outline where I want to have my brows, so kind of clean up before you even start. So that's what my brows are looking like. Right here I'm using the NARS concealer, but I use any concealer that I'm using for that day, so it doesn't have to be anything in particular. So now I'm using this fluffy brush. This is one of the brushes that came in the Urban Decay one of the palettes, and sometimes those brushes that come in those palettes work really well with blending out cream products. So as you can see, there's a nice little outline as to where my brows are going to be. So right here I'm using this Sephora definer brush, and I'm just going to do small flicking motions, hair-like strokes. I know you hear that all the time, but that's why I kind of slowed it down right there. So you do some small hair-like strokes where the hair would naturally grow, and then you kind of stay in that direction. So whatever direction your hair grows, that's the direction you go. I also like to outline the top of my eyebrows because that is where it tends to be a little more sparse, and then connect it more at the bottom, and then once you get there, it will all be connected. Use your spoolie to blend it out, and honestly, that's pretty much it. To help lighten it up a little bit, I'm taking my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Espresso, and I'm going to go ahead and brush it through the hairs, and boom, you have your brows. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and until next time, beauties, mwah, stay blessed.